Good afternoon to you all. It's an absolute scorcher here at Manica Oval. You join us for this one-day match between Australia and India. I'm Adam Gilchrist, and with me for this match is Michael Atherton, Mel Jones.
Looks like a batting paradise out there. Easy decision, and the captain will be hoping the team can get plenty of runs on the board.
These two teams always produce some great games. You see some of the key players come out onto the ground. It's a fantastic crowd in today. It's an evenly poised matchup. Let's see what happens first ball. Stark has the privilege of bowling with the new ball. Umpires have signalled they're ready. Let's get this match started. Oh, what a great piece of fielding. 4 runs saved for sure. Nearly gets the edge. Stark with a great delivery there. Collects that one, simple as you like inside the ring. On that nicely, good defence. Thick edge, no! That's racing away. Can't afford to go too full again. It does help to switch up your deliveries, just to keep them guessing. That's the over. India are 8 for none.
First of the power play overs down, and some good shot making to start things off.
The right arm medium bowler is coming on to bowl from the Manica end. Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. Needs a direct hit. Great shot through the gap.
It just looks so easy. Gets onto the front foot and eases through the ball. They can just stand and admire that shot.
That last ball isn't something you want to repeat of. You don't want to be giving away easy runs.
Well, that was just an awesome delivery. Whizzed past the batter, and the umpire says that's the first of two.
No, no, no. Terrible shot. Wow, that's missed the lot. End of the over. 8 runs coming from it. India 16 for none.
Backed up that first over really well. These two look good early on.
Stark from the pool end. It's a full toss and worked off the pads nicely. Could well be 4.
That is a masterclass of batting. Reads the length, gets forward, dispatches it to the boundary.
Smith, I don't think, will be too happy with their bowler at the moment. Doesn't beat the infield. Perfectly timed.
Bowls in!
Drilled that one away. Nice solid defensive shot. Oh, the batter couldn't get out of the way. Ouch. 9 runs added in that over. India are 25 for none. Cuts that off well in the infield. Couldn't get it through the field. Smacks that away through the gap. Good pick up, big chance. Finds the edge. Cummins with a huge appeal. Oh, wow. Brilliant reactions, and what a catch.
As they head back to the pavilion, they'll be wishing they went about this innings a little differently. Not too much to speak of on the scoreboard.
And with that wicket, we'll see a change out in the middle. The task here will be that of support and getting themselves settled into their innings. Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. Was quick onto that in the infield. Edged it. Gill staying put, but the opposition have put in a huge appeal.
An innings that promised much and really, in the end, delivered very little. Pretty disappointing all round.
A new batter always likes to feel bat on ball as they bring a bit of nervous energy to the wicket. Perfectly timed. Someone different now to bowl at. Brings a different set of problems. I feel it's just a matter of pitching the ball up and getting them onto the front foot. On that nicely, good defence. Ticking the scoreboard over really nicely at the moment. Stark finishes an economical over and walks away with a wicket, which was fully deserved. Cummins from the Monica end. Dug that out well. Finds the fielder with that shot. Got that away nicely.
Picked up 4 with a lovely shot off the front foot.
Good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball. It'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond. Nice solid defensive shot. Another defensive shot. That's a boundary save for sure. Great shot through the gap. Cummins has finished off a tidy over there. Nothing to show for it, but will be well pleased nevertheless.
still honing in on their lines. The batter happy to let it go through. Errs on the side of bowling slightly fuller, and they've been put away.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have to be very happy with that last shot.
A lovely shorter ball, just keeping them honest. Still got a chance to use another one this over. Kohli watched it closely and let that go through to the keeper.
Winds up but misses. Looks like they went a bit too early on that shot. Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. 5 runs added in that over. India are 43 for 2.
It's been a bit of a battle finding some big overs, but they worked the ball around nicely.
Really wound up for that. Ball seemed to come onto the bat quicker than he thought. Square cut, finds point, no run. On that nicely, good defence. Now the batter's made a bit of a meal of that delivery. End of the over, 2 runs added. India are 45 for 2. Stark from the pool end. No point chasing that one. It is racing to the boundary.
Sometimes you've just got to stop and admire batting like that. Gets onto the front foot early, well timed, 4 runs.
Do they go full? Do they go short? A lot to ponder this delivery after the boundary. Straight to the fielder. Power and precision in that shot.
That showed great skill, lovely timing, and the boundary was the only place it was heading.
Yeah, it can be very disheartening seeing good deliveries smacked around. Sometimes, though, you just got to accept it and move on. Australia managed to keep the batters pretty quiet in that over. We're certainly seeing some very good bowling. Going with spin now. Misses everything. Dug that out well. Beats the field with a great shot. Nice solid defensive shot. The end of another over. This time though, more fielding changes are coming as the restrictions are lifted.
Not the best power play they've had. Nothing too outrageous or risky. They can look to work the gaps now though. Let's see what happens.
Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. Can't get that outside the ring field. Doesn't beat the infield. The over comes to an end. Not many runs coming off it. Both sides need to inject some life into this match.
It's been a bit of a battle finding some big overs, but they worked the ball around nicely.
Collects that one, simple as you like inside the ring. Good stop, probably managed to prevent 4 runs. End of the over, 3 off it. India, 68 for 2. Marsh from the pool end. Edged it. That's a confident appeal. Gone. Catches win matches, and that was a beauty.
The trudge back to the pavilion. A disappointing display in the end for someone with such batting skills. This one goes down as a fail.
A difficult period as they come to the wicket. They'll take plenty of time to settle themselves in before facing their first ball. Dug that out well. No, terrible shot. On that nicely, good defence. Nearly gets the edge. Marsh with a great delivery there. Wow, that's missed the lot. That's the end of a very good over. Great pressure being placed on the batters here. Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder.
Still honing in on their lines. The batter happy to let it go through.
Zampa will be pleased with their work in that over. Kept the batters under pressure very, very well. It's something they do so well. Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there. Couldn't get it through the field. Does very well to quickly get across to this one. Trouble. Marsh ends what has been a tidy over. Just needed to top it off with a wicket. Cummins coming into the attack from the Monica end. Big edge, where's that going?
It didn't time that at all, but managed to get it away to the boundary.
Cummins shouldn't be too worried about that last ball. They've got them playing their shots. Just need to tighten their areas now.
Just sheer power off the back foot. Don't need to worry about running.
Smith, I don't think, will be too happy with their bowler at the moment. Ticking the scoreboard over really nicely at the moment. Dug that out well. Beats the field with a great shot.
Errs on the side of bowling slightly fuller, and they've been put away.
I'd like to see them just aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms. On that nicely, good defence. Things have been kept relatively quiet here. Another good over comes to an end. Agar into the attack now from the pool end. Perfectly timed. Nice solid defensive shot. Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder.
Well, what a lovely shot. It flew to the boundary. That's clearly not the type of delivery to be bowling here.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have to be very happy with that last shot.
KL Rahul watched it closely and let that go through to the keeper.
Cuts that off well in the infield. 6 runs added there. India are 97 for 3. Cummins from the Monica end. No shot offered. Edged it. No one there. Could be 4. KL Rahul has gotten the big shot away this over. Now they can focus on playing the next ball on its merits. Finds the fielder with that shot. Over the infield with a cracking shot. Trouble. End of the over. 7 off it. India are 104 for 3. Straight to the fielder.
Still honing in on their lines. The batter happy to let it go through.
Dug that out well. End of the over. 2 runs added. India are 106 for 3. Was quick onto that in the infield. Beats the field with a great shot. batter's made a bit of a meal of that delivery. On that nicely, good defence. Misses everything. Cummins ends what has been a tidy over. Just needed to top it off with a wicket. Agar from the pool end. Nice solid defensive shot. Winds up but misses. Looks like they went a bit too early on that shot. Doesn't beat the infield. End of the over, and it's a good one for the bowling side, not letting the batters build any momentum. Maxwell, the right armour, is coming into the attack from the Monica end. Can't get that outside the ring field.
Kohli watched it closely and let that go through to the keeper.
Collects that one, simple as you like, inside the ring. Maxwell has had a pretty good over, just needed a bit more luck to find a wicket. Smacks that away through the gap.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was no point chasing that.
That last ball isn't something you want to repeat of. You don't want to be giving away easy runs. Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. been kept relatively quiet here. Another good over comes to an end. Maxwell from the Monica end. Edged it. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great ball, that last one, to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. Goes over the top with that shot. Good pick up, big chance. 6 runs added in the over. India to 126 for 3. No, terrible shot. Five runs added in the over. India 131 for 3. Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. Couldn't get it through the field. Not the ideal way of handling that ball. Perfectly timed. End of the over. 3 runs coming off it. India are 134 for 3. Zampa coming back on here. They've been bowling really well so far. Does very well to quickly get across to this one. Cuts that off well in the infield. Beats the field with a great shot. The over comes to an end. Not many runs coming off it. Both sides need to inject some life into this match. Maxwell from the Monica end.
Can he get the 50? A good innings, that's 50. A simple raise of the bats. Thumbs up to their batting partner and they're ready to go again.
Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there. Really wound up for that. Ball seemed to come onto the bat quicker than he thought. The end of another tidy over. Good to see the pressure starting to build on the batters. I thought that was passing, but a fantastic dive to cut it off. Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. Wow, that's missed the lot. Over the infield with a cracking shot. Goes for it. It's high in the air. Fielder coming around, but it looks like we'll carry.
Well, you can't fault that shot. It's nicely played, and it was 4 runs all the way.
End of the over. 5 runs coming from it. India are 146 for 3. Green, the pace bowler coming into the attack. Edged. Bowling fielders look really confident. What a catch.
Well, at the end of an entertaining performance with the bat, certainly a good wicket to get, the runs were really starting to flow.
Coming to the wicket, they'll be looking to play within the V early and expand as they get settled. Edged it, no one there. Could be 4. Boundary last ball. What's to come this delivery, I wonder. Now the batter's made a bit of a meal of that delivery. And crunch down the wicket. Oh no, it hits the stumps. That would have been 4 otherwise. Finds the fielder with that shot. 5 runs in that over. India are 151 for 4. Zampa from the pool end. Massive outside edge. Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitch it on a length is obviously the way to go. Perfectly timed. Straight to the fielder. Zampa straight through them. Batter was late on that one.
Well, this is a fantastic wicket. Kept the runs down, really didn't get settled, and looked to be in trouble for most of the knock.
New batter comes to the crease. Never an easy time to come into bat after the fall of a wicket. Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. Misses everything. Goes over the top with that shot. Patel taking guard. Has been playing really well in recent matches. Certainly needs to bring their A game today. That's high. Is there enough on it? There is. Add that maximum to the scoreboard. Thank you very much.
Well, that's a waste of a delivery. Absolutely no trouble getting onto it and dispatching it for 6.
Smith, I don't think, will be too happy with their bowler at the moment.
Still honing in on their lines. The batter happy to let it go through.
Winds up but misses. Looks like they went a bit too early on that shot. Nearly gets the edge. Green with a great delivery there. Green has kept the pressure on in this over. Just needs to maintain the momentum going forwards.
Top-class innings, been playing very nicely out there and brings up the half-century.
Smacks that away through the gap. Over India, 167 for 5. Green from the Monica end. Doesn't beat the infield. Can't get that outside the ring field. The over comes to an end. Not many runs coming off it. Both sides need to inject some life into this match. The right-arm pace bowler is coming into the attack from the pool end. Edged. Australia with a strong appeal. That should be given. Out. What a screamer.
Well, the end of an entertaining performance with the bat. Certainly a good wicket to get. Those runs were really starting to flow.
That's a long way to walk out there just to turn around and walk straight back. They'll just want to get this first run behind them and then push on. Six runs out of there. India 178 for 6. This bowler knows how to give the ball an almighty tweak. Let's see how they go. In the air and cover takes an easy catch. Simple as you like, the batter didn't bother to look at more than one delivery in that over.
They find themselves 7 wickets down. It's about now you need someone to stand up and stick around at the crease.
The field will come up now, you'd think. Pressure should be on as the new batter strides to the middle. They'll be looking for another quick wicket. Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. Edged it. Wow, that's a huge appeal for the catch. If there's something on it, it was the faintest of edges. Oh, wow, brilliant reactions, and what a catch.
The 8th wicket to fall. The opening batters out there in the field will probably be starting to prepare themselves for their own innings.
With the fall of that wicket, the new batter comes charging out to the crease. They're quick to take guard and face up. Good pick up, big chance. Oh, they took off for a moment, but decided against it. Good decision, I reckon. Oh, that's a great shot early on, wide of cover, and that'll give him a bit of confidence early on. May pull up short of the boundary though.
Well, what a lovely shot. It flew to the boundary. That's clearly not the type of delivery to be bowling here.
Down the ground, but hits the stumps. Unlucky there, but they should scamper through for a cheeky single. Drive straight down the ground. Mid-on will collect that one though. Great shot.
A poor delivery, and you don't pass up chances like that. Crushed away for 4.
Marsh shouldn't be too worried about that last ball. They've got them playing their shots. Just need to tighten their areas now. Really wound up for that. Ball seemed to come onto the bat quicker than he thought.
That was a tremendous delivery. Fizzed through to the keeper. No more short balls this over.
Onto the front foot. Super shot. Should be 4.
Doesn't even wait to see if the ball's going to do anything. Onto the front foot, punches it away to the boundary.
That last ball isn't something you want to repeat of. You don't want to be giving away easy runs. Edged. Massive appeal. Might have just been missing though. Gone. Fine catch.
That's number 9 down. The bowling's been good so far. The 10th shouldn't be too long in coming, you'd think.
Lots of pressure coming into bat. You'll have to wait just a little bit longer to face their first ball though. Finds the edge. Let's just see if they can get that ball up into the slot as before. It's so crucial. You've got to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. Flex that one, simple as you like inside the ring. Slips have really gone up here. They like it. Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. Needs to be on target. Bournemouth ready to face their first ball. Really needs to settle quickly and see if they can get the ball into the gaps. Gone. Played all around that one. What a delivery. The innings comes to a close. It's taken a while, but finally the 10 wickets fall. It's a big score. It'll be tough to overhaul. The openers are coming out. It's a very gettable total. They just need to get off to a good start and not give anything silly away. It's the silly stuff that could give the bowlers a sniff in this match.
Here we go. Coming in for the first ball.
Oh, I thought that was passing, but a fantastic dive to cut it off. Everyone's gone up.
Overstepped. An easy way to get the scoring started.
Didn't keep the foot behind the line. It could be costly with a free hit for the batter now. Timed that perfectly.
Caressed that nicely through the gap to the boundary.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have to be very happy with that last shot. Cuts that off well in the infield. An effort ball and called for the front foot. At least they've got an extra ball to go for that wicket. Oh no, what a chance. But that's going to race to the boundary. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great ball, that last one, to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. Nine runs added in that over. Australia are 9 for none.
First over of the second innings is complete, and it was a good one for the batters. Some lovely shots played.
Bumrah coming on, obviously hoping the pace will cause some trouble. Couldn't get it through the field. Bumrah over pitches and pays the price. Great shot by the batter. That could be four.
Errs on the side of bowling slightly fuller, and have been put away.
Do they go full? Do they go short? A lot to ponder this delivery after the boundary. They've gone up here. Finds the fielder with that shot. Straight to the fielder. End of the over. 4 off it. Australia 13 for none. Siraj from the pool end. India has gone up for something here. Umpire looks a bit confused as to what they're appealing for. was quick onto that in the infield. Caught the outside edge, but it flies through the vacant area, and there'll be some runs had here. Always difficult to focus after what happened last ball, but you just got to stay positive and believe the wicket's going to come. Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. Siraj finishes off a nice over there, but still nothing to show for it just yet. You feel a breakthrough is coming. Does very well to quickly get across to this one. Edged it, no one there. Could be four.
He didn't time that at all, but managed to get it away to the boundary.
Just need to keep it simple, line and length. Roundabout off stump, that'll force a mistake.
A bit of a change-up in the field now.
Doesn't beat the infield. Square cut, finds point, no run. Beautiful timing there off the front foot. It's racing away. The fielder out in the deep has some serious work to cut it off.
That really wasn't a great delivery. Seen early, and it was dispatched with a plum.
8 runs out of there. Australia, 28 for none. Goes over the top with that shot.
That was a boundary the moment the ball left the bat. Can't time that any better. Perfection. How will the bowler respond?
Can't get that outside the ring field. Massive outside edge.
Overstepping, just a little too eager on that delivery.
Siraj will be disappointed with that previous delivery, not up to their normal standards. Shot right out of the middle and drilled it for four.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was no point chasing that. Might look to go big again here.
End of the over, a big one. 11 runs coming from it. Australia, 39 for none.
The bowlers have been steady. Just some bad balls amongst the good deliveries, which sees their opposition ahead of the required run rate at the moment.
Brilliant diving stop. Drive straight down the ground, mid-on will collect that one though.
Well bowled, but that's another super shot. Onto the front foot, presented the full face of the bat and got it into the gap and all the way to the rope. That was a brilliant boundary. Really well timed and now starting to get the runs ticking over.
Edged, unplayable. 6 runs added in that over. Australia are 45 for none. Siraj from the pool end. Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. That's great fielding. That ball was flying. That's the over. Australia 46 for none.
So after the power play, they've run well, found the gaps. This run chase seems to be under control.
Nice shot, just a flick off the pads. smacks that away through the gap.
It just looks so easy. Gets onto the front foot and eases through the ball. They can just stand and admire that shot.
Yeah, it can be very disheartening seeing good deliveries smacked around. Sometimes, though, you just got to accept it and move on. Huge. That has flown.
Hit that so hard. Pressed forward, got the body shape right and launched it. One for the textbook.
Playing all their shots in that over. A very expensive over. Massive outside edge. Let's just see if they can get that ball up into the slot as before. It's so crucial. You've got to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. Collects that one, simple as you like inside the ring. Into the gap and finds the boundary. Wonderful shot for four.
This is a masterclass of batting. Reads the length, gets forward, dispatches it to the boundary.
Great commitment. 6 runs out of there. Australia 64 for none. Bumrah from the Monaco end. Yadav, the left armour, is coming on to bowl from the Monaco end. Going with pace now. Pulled away, but straight to square leg. Not too sure what they're appealing for here. Good fielding out in the boundary. End of the over, end of the restrictions. I'm sure we'll see some big fielding changes coming. Yadav, the left armour, is coming into the attack from the Full end. Couldn't get it through the field. Nice shot, but straight to gully. Over the infield with a cracking shot.
4 runs. They were so still at the crease. Just a slight movement forward. Fabulous shot. Threaded it through brilliantly. All timing on that shot.
End of the over. 5 runs coming from it. Australia is 75 for none.
So after the power play, they've run well, found the gaps. This run chase seems to be under control.
Singh, the left-arm pace bowler, is coming on to bowl from the Monica end. Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. Finds the fielder with that shot.
A little bit of wobble on that ball, and it's safely taken by the keeper. Not enough on it to entice a shot, though.
That's a big one, a maximum. Away she goes. If you lose the pictures, it's because it's hit the broadcast truck.
That's just a textbook 6. Timed well, under the ball, and it flew to the boundary. Awesome power.
Drilled that one away. Playing all their shots in that over, a very expensive over.
No point running for that one. That was 4 off the bat. Beautiful shot off the front foot.
Was quick onto that in the infield. On that nicely, good defence.
Quickly into position, and a very successful sweep brought that boundary. A good innings, that's 50. A simple raise of the bats. Thumbs up to their batting partner, and they're ready to go again. Still honing in on their lines. The batter happy to let it go through.
That's the over. Australia in 92 for none. Singh from the Monica end. Edge, amazing delivery. Wow, that's a huge appeal for the catch. If there's something on it, it was the faintest of edges. Gone. Catches win matches, and that was a beauty.
the wicket. Could so easily have been a game-changing innings, but all the same, it's been fabulous to watch. Head watched it closely and let that go through to the keeper.
Edge, but it drops safely. 3 runs added in that over. Australia on 95 for 1.
The match has been in a holding pattern these last few overs. Yes, they're ahead of the run rate required, but no real risks are being taken yet to finish this match off quickly.
Straight to the fielder. Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. Yadav has had a pretty good over, just needed a bit more luck to find a wicket. Brilliant diving stop. Away goes the ball, and that hits the boundary, and that's 5 wides. Massive outside edge. Got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge, but no reward, but putting pressure on the batter. That's a strong appeal. What's the umpire's decision? Square cut, finds point, no run. Singh has finished off a tidy over there. Nothing to show for it, but will be well pleased nevertheless.
Runs have been at a premium this middle portion of the match.
Doesn't beat the infield. Good shot, a beauty. Now then, what's this? They've gone up. You didn't hear or see anything. Can't get that outside the ring field. Things have been kept relatively quiet here. Another good over comes to an end. Singh from the Monica end. Huge edge. Everyone's gone up. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great ball, that last one, to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. Cuts that off well in the infield.
Still honing in on their lines. The batter happy to let it go through.
That's huge. That's a biggie. It is out of here. Absolutely smoked off the bat.
Well, that's a waste of a delivery. Absolutely no trouble getting onto it and dispatching it for 6.
Boundary last ball. What's to come this delivery, I wonder. Too full, should get what it deserved.
You just can't hit it any better than that. Beautiful shot. No chance at all for the fielders. How will he reply?
Well, that was a struggle, getting smacked all over the park.
Rather feels like we've been watching the equivalent of a Sunday afternoon drive here today. They've coasted along and are still looking comfortable in the run chase.
Chance to run 2.
Well, that's textbook perfect. A lovely drive through the covers. No need for the fielders to chase that one.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have to be very happy with that last shot. Over the infield with a cracking shot. Over. Australia 119 for 1.
Can't afford too many dot balls at this stage. Need to find a way to ramp up the run rate.
This could be out. In the air, and cover takes an easy catch. Oh, great work. Held their nerve while the ball was in the air, and they've taken a good catch.
They've looked threatening but can't go on with the job. They'll be annoyed with themselves having gotten out after a start.
Yeah, big opportunity. They've worked really hard in recent weeks. They should have the confidence to build an innings and get a big score on the board. Lovely cover drive straight to the extra cover fielder.
They may have overstepped. The captain shouldn't be disappointed by the effort, just need to adjust the run-up.
Didn't keep the foot behind the line. That could be costly with a free hit for the batter now. Flex that one, simple as you like inside the ring. ticking the scoreboard over really nicely at the moment. End of the over. 6 runs coming from it. Australia are 125. 5 for 2. Yada from the pool end. Nice shot. Straight to gully. Oh, I thought that was passing, but a fantastic dive to cut it off.
Didn't like the look of that one and just ignored it.
Across the stumps and a flick of the wrist. It's wide of square leg. Could be 4. Yada ends what has been a tidy over. Just needed